Hey, my name is Bek Abdullayev, CEO and founder at Super Dispatch. Once in a while, we have customers visit us in our office in Kansas City. Sometimes they are carriers, sometimes they are brokers, sometimes they're shippers, and we'll spend an entire day at the office with them. The product teams will talk, and then sales, marketing, and customer success teams spend some time with the customer, and some engineers that are in the office. We grab lunch, go out to dinner, and it's really one of our more favorite days at the office because we get to interact directly with the customers and get a lot of feedback from them and learn directly from them. So recently we had an amazing couple, Sean and Jen Ferrante, visit us in Kansas City. I love their story because they are a married couple with children and they're in business together, they're business partners, and they are now one of the fastest growing auto transport companies in the up and coming category. So I love their story, and I had a chance to sit down with them at the office and learn a little bit about them. And the next video is a quick little story of a really exciting company out of Houston, Texas called Expedited Freight. Enjoy.
Well, it hasn't always been easy. We've definitely had our struggles in the beginning.
I saw a big problem and I wanted to solve it. That's big.
So that is big.
That's huge. So everything else, Uber, right? That whole industry, it changed 10 years ago. I mean, look, it's the same thing with Amazon Freight. It changed 10 years ago, right? Car hauling, today. It's changing now.
Yeah.
That's what's important. As long as the change is happening, I'm watching it happen in real time. It's awesome to watch.
Many years of practice with the carrier side.
Yeah, lots of years of actually running a truck.
Yes.
Actually running a truck, actually moving cars, actually pulling 50 to 100 cars
Like
out of an auction.
hands-on.
Actually delivering them all within the time frames. Learning how to do all of that on the ground in real life
Together,
is
getting our hands dirty.
the best way to be able to service a customer who doesn't necessarily or in the past has had bad experience with brokers. Because you're not getting a broker. You're getting a guy who thinks like an asset owner that is also a broker. So
Who was a carrier and still is a carrier.
I saw a big problem and I wanted to solve it. So we're working on it.
I personally feel like being super personable to the carriers, like we can relate to them. So we know if they have a problem that we've had before. I mean, with the carrier side, so many years of experience with multiple different problems, multiple different situations. So we extend that knowledge to try and help if somebody breaks down. Okay, where you at? You know, let's see who we can find in your area. You know, we try to be the best
Yeah,
solution to a carrier's problem
we don't just
if we can.
we won't just source the carrier. I've sourced tire guys, mechanics. I mean,
Insurance companies, hey, if we can help
insurance
you,
companies, yeah, to
try
help
this
out.
person.
Yeah.
This is who has helped us, you know.
The real answer to that question is more than just one or two things. The answer to that question is an entire hour-long conversation. But to put it in short, knowledge and experience, dedication, and Super Dispatch. Without Super Dispatch, there's no way that we would be able to grow
Absolutely.
and scale this the way that we are doing it.
Yep. It's made us have a better connection and contact with the carriers. I think anybody who is having problems with their logistics, like getting vehicles transported, like if we can help or reach out and we will find a way, or a carrier to the best of our knowledge who can make that transport happen.
Yeah, the best customer is a customer who doesn't need our help, they want it.
Yes.
Right? So you know going into the relationship that we're going to do everything we can to make sure that your cars get moved faster than everybody else at a fair rate, and you're not chasing answers for where your car is all the time.
Yes.
So visibility is everything now, and I think Super Dispatch is the answer to that as well. It's made our customers already at ease.
Yeah. Well, it hasn't always been easy. We've definitely had our struggles in the beginning, and we've been working solely together, running a business together for 10 years now. And the first 3 years were rough, but once we figured out what my needs are, what his needs are, how to communicate, and take time to be a couple, and then take time to be business partners. I think that has really helped us.
Yeah.
And I mean, we do great together. We do absolutely great together. Like, I couldn't pick a better partner to work with.
Yeah, we spent most of the last 5 years, I would say we've spent less than 24 hours away from each other.
Yeah,
in
we're
the
always
last 5
together.
years.
And people ask, like, how do you do that with your husband? Because I don't want to be away from him. I want to spend every moment with him. So you got to find a way to make it work.
It may actually be a dangerous obsession at this point.
Maybe.
Because I've 17 years, you would think you'd get tired, but I'm not. I'll do this
me either.
all day, every day. And
Forever.
everybody thinks it's crazy, but I honestly believe I treat my relationship the same way I treat my work. I pour everything into it. You get all of it. I don't hold 10% back. I don't hold 5% back. You're getting 100% of it. So, and I think that that's why it works. If people are willing to try it, it puts you in a really vulnerable place a lot of the times. But if you're making good relationships in business by doing that, and you're making a good and strong relationship at home, then you're balanced. So if you're meeting the right people and they're using you in the right way and not taking advantage of you, it works out really well. I would say right now in today's market, with the price of trucks, if somebody's trying to buy a truck, keep yourself extremely liquid right now, because things are.
Doesn't need to be the newest truck. Doesn't need to be the newest trailer. Like,
Yeah.
be careful.
Try to stay as liquid as possible,
Yes.
and don't stop working.
And
Just
make
keep
sure.
working. There's always there's always
research.
some money to make out there.
And do your research. Find out what the right platforms to use are to get you in the industry or the cars that you want to move. And with us, we finally found that after, many years.
Yeah, and
That's Super Dispatch.
I'd say the most important thing, relationships,
Absolutely.
everything. To continually make and keep and sustain good, positive relationships.
And by doing that, you be real.
Even the most ridiculous relationships, they may seem like they don't even matter, can at some point grow into be something huge. So
Yeah, he's always telling
I
me
think
that.
that and keeping it liquid right now, just because of how crazy the market is.